Good evening, everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. The greatest making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight. They are underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Comes with the straight right hand. Halfway through this round.
Keep it up.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the greatest. And now he's targeting upstairs. Blocks that punch. Crafty counter punching. Oh boy, big shot up top. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Yeah! And we come to the end of round number one. The babyface assassin's effort in that last round really didn't do much for him. I just don't think he was busy enough.
No, he wasn't busy enough, and you start to wonder whether or not he wants to be here. It has to change quickly now, because if it doesn't, his opponent is going to kind of smell it a little bit, and he's going to start pushing a little bit more and put him in bad problems.
Keep hitting that body, all right? Body shots on the inside.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Nice block by the babyface assassin. The greatest is hit by a counter punch there. Halfway through round number two. Good block there by the babyface assassin. Unable to score with the uppercut that time.
Keep that head moving.
Good way to protect the midsection. Oh, and a big right hand lands. The babyface assassin's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very... Oh! He just fought the other guy's fight, and now now, it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. End of that round, and the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, they just kind of crawl up into a ball, and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook, get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
The greatest out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged, but what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Teddy?
Joe, that's a great question. And I remember my mentor, Cus D'Amato, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not showing it.
Nice work on the right hand by the greatest.
Uppercut.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Keep it tight inside.
10 seconds to go in this third round. And this round comes to an end. Start of round number 4, a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. The babyface assassins trailing by a round, but in all honesty, Teddy, he's very much in this fight, having scored a knockdown.
Having scored a knockdown on the cards, but also mentally knowing he can hurt his opponent.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Halfway through round number 4. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by the greatest.
Move in.
Wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted, never assume anything. They tell you that in life. In the ring, you get taught that real fast.
He got caught by a big shot. The babyface assassin's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
5. Get up! Finish with the hook.
Round number 5 has arrived. This looks like it could be just a matter of time now, maybe a punch or two away from going down. Teddy, what's he got to do?
Well, he's got to grab. He's got to find a way to stop the offense. And to clutch and grab, usually that's one way.
Able to cover up that gut. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by the greatest. A stabbing right hand by the babyface assassin.
That's where you want to be.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Punch!
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
Block that. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. That's it. That's it.
The babyface assassins doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Well-targeted two-punch combo by the babyface assassin. The greatest showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds.
Come on, come on.
And the round comes to an end. The greatest's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Eddie, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
Watch that.
Assassins damaged by that shot upstairs. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. The babyface assassin's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Good power punch, the right hand landed. Big shot he just scored with. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
Stand up, stand up. 6.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. And that does it for this round.
Good.
The babyface assassin's plan that his corner put forth throughout all training camp was exactly what we're seeing here. Fighting from the outside, scoring at will. His opponent, they haven't solved it once.
And I'm shocked because, you know what? There's tape on this guy. There's video out there. We knew that he was going to fight this kind of fight. How did they not know, and how did they not prepare for it?
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good flush shot by the babyface assassin. Accurate jab brings the right hand. The The Greatest wanting to counterpunch here, but that doesn't seem the route to go here in this fight, Teddy.
No, he has to be honest with himself and see that. But, you know, people under pressure in all walks of life, you know, in the ring especially, you see it right away. You kind of peek at it right away. It's obvious. Maybe he doesn't want to see what he has to see, because then he would have to discipline himself. He's not ready to do that. Then he would have to make the change. Maybe he just wants to leave it this way. At the end of the day, people are going to say, oh, that guy fought a kind of fight that's, you know, hard to fight with, you know, and he has an excuse. Maybe that's what's going on right now.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by the Greatest. Hits him in the mug with the right. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Hey, if you can throw them all, you may just land them all, and he does with that four-punch combination. Excellent counterpunch by the babyface assassin. And round 7 comes to an end. The babyface assassin starting to grab control of this fight now. Look at Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 8. Was a close fight, but just slowly creeping away from his opponent as he extends his lead.
Well, this is where you start to see the personality. You know, where you start to have an x-ray, a portal into the soul of a guy. What he's made of, what his temperament is, the decisions he makes. He wants to be special. He's separating himself.
Very accurate two-punch combo by the babyface assassin. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Greatest. The babyface assassin's got a great sense of when and how to throw the uppercut. How do you coach a guy up on the uppercut? What do you tell him?
Well, first of all, you don't want it to become a dangerous punch for you. You don't want to drop your hand to throw it. You want to make sure that you drop that shoulder a little bit and you don't give up defense for offense.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. There's the old 1-2 coming after him. Solid straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by the babyface assassin. Hooks to the head. Nice strike after catching one by the Greatest. And that's the end of round 8. Well, I suppose there's a lesson to be learned here, but it may be too late to learn it. Time and again, as we've gotten to the later rounds of this fight, his opponent has landed these headshots, and he's done so at a very safe boxing range.
Yeah, time for school is out. I mean, the next fight, okay, you could go to the classroom, but right now, he's got to come up with something. I think he has to start timing his opponent a little bit. You know, he can't outwork him. He's too easy to hit. While he's punching, punch with him. You're getting hit anyway. Maybe you're going to strike something.
The Greatest is making for a very inviting target right now. You can see the blood around that eye. The cut is obviously worse than it was just moments ago. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. The babyface assassin showing us a great display of one of the best elements of defense, Teddy, and that is your ability to make your man miss. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the big shot there. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
Let's go! 9, 10.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. The baby-faced assassin's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for our main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly... Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway.
Use your feet.
A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. Gets rid of that body shot. The babyface assassin's got to deal with a cut cheek. The greatest is smashed up top. .90 seconds to go here in this round. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right.
Stay on the inside. Hey, gotta see
Parries that punch intended for the head. Targeting that 1-2. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by the babyface assassin. And we come to the end of the round. The babyface assassin's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using illegal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Protecting his head well with his guard.
Stay away from those.
The babyface assassin's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Not able to land the headshot. Right to the head with that right. Able to get rid of that one. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Blocks that punch. And a well-placed counter by the greatest. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. 10 seconds remaining in this round. The greatest well off the mark that time. The babyface assassin's got to find a way to land more of these punches. It's okay to throw punches, but not if they're just drifting off to space.
Absolutely, and space is it. He's in space. He's too far away. He has to get the right range.
Hook, hook. Keep moving! Keep moving!
Big shot. One shot and down, Teddy.
And now he's going to have to find a way to clinch. He needs time to recover.
2.
Now here's the test of a real fighter. The ability to get up after being floored and to fight on. Blocks that belt line well. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Well placed, straight right hand. And now another left. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Nice block by the babyface assassin.
Unlock! More punches!
The greatest right hand scores well that time. And just like that, big shot comes crashing home. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Always good to get off to a good start, and that's exactly what he's done tonight on Teddy's scorecard, sweeping the first 3 rounds. Blocks the headshot. The babyface assassin's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Flush right hand to the head. And out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good. Now it's looking bad for him. There it is! And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
4. Hurry up, get up!
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Move your head! Muévete la cabeza! You're not moving enough! Move! Muévate!
That's an impactful right hand by the babyface assassin. Took a shot, now he gives a left. 4th round now with its last 10 seconds. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. And this round comes to an end. The babyface assassin's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Straight right hand comes in. The babyface assassin's blocking ability is doing well for him there. The greatest is making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
He missed that uppercut. Halfway into round number 5 here. Good right hand.
Like what I see in there.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Hooks on the inside. Oh, God.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. That hook was well off the mark.
Still not moving enough. Move, move.
Well, Teddy, in football, they call a turnover a game changer. That knockdown in that last round by him, that was a game changer.
Yeah, now it's easy for us to say that it's a game changer and he's going to continue doing. We expect him to continue doing what he did that round and keep building on it. But don't forget the other guy has something to say. He's going to get himself back together, too.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. The greatest is in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Jump on him. Nice.
Not an accurate hook at all. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Halfway through round 6. Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. There's the hook. Scoring with the right hand by the greatest. Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Final 10 seconds.
Hey, keep your feet moving.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. The greatest is getting a big reminder here. The evening is not over. The job is not finished. Go out and keep at it. The babyface assassin's punch didn't come close.
Fish yourself.
Showing you some defense there with the block. Good shot to the head with that right hand. At the halfway point of round 7. A clean, crisp right hand by the babyface assassin. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. The greatest has got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot, but his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's slipping the straight shots. He's weaving the hooks. He's doing a real magical job in there, but his opponent is making no adjustments at all.
Throws a counter punch there. That's a momentum changer upstairs. 10 seconds to go in the 7th. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by the greatest.
It's time to go. It's time to let those hands go.
Round number 8 is underway, and Teddy, a chance to look at your scorecard. You got him up pretty good. We often use that word judicious in describing a fighter, of picking your spots and being effective when you do.
Well, that's a good point, Joe, and that's exactly what he's doing. You know, he's making him do what he wants to do without even coming forward. You know, he's pushing him all over the ring, but not with any physical force. Just by making sure that he controls the guy mentally, that he makes the guy feel a certain amount of pressure and makes the guy react the way he wants him to react.
He has his target. He lands a straight right. Smart boxing here. Good effective work with the counter punch by the greatest. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. "90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by the greatest. You see he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. Blocks it away. Able to dismiss that body shot.
You're still not moving enough. Move,
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
Back to the body.
I don't know what to say. Just keep it up.
The babyface Assassins corner did a good job in that last round. They really got their fighter back to where he needs to be after being damaged in that last round.
And that's not the only good job they did in the corner. They did a good job in the camp because obviously they have him in top shape and it's paying dividends right now.
So here he is again, missing more punches. Now, I like a guy that throws punches, Teddy, but at some point, you got to do more than that.
Yeah, I tell you right now, if he was a carpenter, I would not have him coming in doing my kitchen cabinets because he'd be just cutting up a lot of wood, you know, and it'd be all over the place. But I wouldn't have the bookshelves. I wouldn't have the cabinets that I want. I'd have a mess. And right now, this fight's getting messy.
Uppercut, inside.
Good exchange. He fires back. Halfway through the 9th round. Clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by the greatest. He just missed that shot up top. What a destructive hook to the head by the greatest. The baby-faced Assassins ruined with that punch right there. stunned, but all of a sudden now surviving. Blocks away that headshot.
That's it. That's it.
And that's the end of round 9. If a Hollywood director was to stage a fight, this is what the two guys would look at. Like makeup artists got to them.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, Joe. I have to wonder a little bit if one of these fighters, or maybe both of them, had cuts in training camp and nobody knew it. They came and they hit it in a fight because that's how bad this is.
There's the headshot, but he carries it away. There's a straight right hand. Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger. The greatest is really bringing a lot with that uppercut, Teddy. How much of a factor is the lower body in bringing the power behind that punch?
Well, that's a good question. That's everything. You ever watch Tiger Woods when he's hitting a golf ball? You know, he just drives his lower body through that ball. Well, it's the same thing. Your lower body, your hip, you rotate them, and you just drive that lower body up into your punch.
Well, that's exactly what he deserves. The ref getting involved, warning him for the headbutt. Halfway through this 10th and final round. A well-placed overhand right. Look at that combination by the babyface assassin. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Look at that. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
He missed with that headshot. Oh, and he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Good biting, snapping shot by the greatest. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
4, 5, 6.
Final bell of what was a one-sided outing.
Well, this one is easy to score. At least it should be.
Let's hear how the judges had it. We send it up to the ring. This was a sure and steady effort by the greatest tonight, and it earns him a unanimous decision win. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
Yeah, I don't think it was ever a question of who was going to win. It was how. Was it going to be knockout or unanimous decision? We got it the right way.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.